Hey, hey, hey. I hope you guys enjoy these, what I'm calling podcast shorts for my Burnout to All Out community. This is just a little peek behind the curtain of the coaching that goes on inside of my programs. We're bringing to you some of the best nuggets and coaching I'm giving within hot seats of all of our different programs, whether it's our LinkedIn Method Academy, our mini mastermind business basics, all the way up to our higher level mastermind. If you're hearing some of these questions and you're like, man, I wish I could get my burning question answered by Melissa. Hey, guess what? You could be featured on my podcast. If you've got a question that you want answered and you submit it to my team and we pick it, we will bring you here to the podcast for our podcast shorts and do a hot seat with you. Where can you submit your questions? Send them to teamburnouttooallout.co. We'll make sure we drop that in the show notes for our podcast shorts. And I hope that you guys find as much value in these shorts as our clients do inside the program. Need some effective tactical advice that actually helps you get results and makes a real difference in your life and business? You've come to the right place. If you're finding yourself here today, it means you're getting ready to gain serious traction in your business, rapidly multiply your income and impact, and you're ready to make it happen while living all out. Guys, I'm Melissa Hinault, your trustworthy corporate dropout turned six-figure business burnout turned happy and healthy CEO of a multi-million-dollar online business. And you're listening to the Burnout to All Out podcast. On this show, we're serving up innovative growth strategies, simple implementation methods to put them into practice, and action-stimulating inspiration tailored specifically for the modern entrepreneur. Let's dive in. All right, on to Miss Stacia. How's it going, friend?
It's going.
Stacia says, the freebie as it pertains to the launch. I have a checklist freebie based on moving. I don't know that that freebie is really effective as it pertains to the summit audience. I can make a new freebie, which is actually the checklist. So it would be just building it out. It is a problem-solving tool regardless of industry. Yeah, because you can kind of flex with it. Yeah, I think you're dead on. I mean, do you have any follow-up questions on that?
No, I just wanted to get confirmation because while I have that freebie already built out, I sent it to you. It's for a very specific.
It's for a niche audience.
Niche.
For everybody, she sent me her resources because my husband's company is moving. So we were able to get the book, get the list, all the things.
So within that is something that I was planning on building out anyway for his problem-solving strategy. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, well, maybe I should just build that out. So I was planning on doing it anyway, and it would appeal to more of your audience and call it done. Mm-hmm. So I will do that. Then I have decided to go back to my roots because I'm not making any traction on LinkedIn. So I'm like, I need to get back to my roots. One thing, so I started actually doing the work you said, which was going and searching people and connecting with them. However, LinkedIn has changed their style and they only, unless you have premium, they only let you do 8 searches. And so I have exhausted all my searches for July. And now the good news is that I did go and view one woman's profile, and she is a CEO, been in the business for 22 plus years of a manufacturing company in California, which is a target audience because people in California want to get out. And she's a female CEO. And so I followed her. She saw that I followed her and she came back and followed me. I couldn't connect with her. And so I was like, okay, well, that's good. That's positive. And so I'm like, okay, now how do I manage growing that audience since I got slammed down? So how do I manage growing my audience? Because I'm looking now more, niching more into females in manufacturing in bad states. And because I might as well catch the whole bad state thing anyway. And then I've been posting on women and family-owned businesses together and separate, and have been getting some good traction or good feedback, family businesses as well as challenges women have in blue-collar industry. I was like, well, you know what? That's good feedback, and maybe I should double down on that. So I'm like, okay, let's revisit this. And the first thing I said to you when I first met you is, I wish I had a dick. Right. And I know I'm not the only female in a male-oriented business that feels that way. So I was like, maybe you just need to get back to your roots and start doing that. But how do I grow my business, or how do I grow at this juncture?
Yeah. Well, have you used the premium function before?
I have not.
So it may be worth using. And even if you try it out for free for 14 days, but it's going to allow you to search more. It's going to allow you to send more open-ended messages. We've never trained in the Lead Gen Academy to the paid version, because I was able to scale to over 1 million without it, and we don't use it. And B, we didn't want our clients to have to feel like once they invested, they also still had to invest more with LinkedIn. The landscape is starting to change. You guys are the first ones to actually hear me say this out loud, but LinkedIn is just continuing to dial back what you're able to do for free. And I think it's on purpose because they want the revenue. They want you to invest in the non-free stuff. So it's a game of tug of war. And just at your level and in your business, I just think that potentially investing in premium might be what opens up the bottleneck for you right now and why you're feeling so frustrated. If you feel like you're screaming into the void when you post content on Facebook or Instagram, struggling to find a sustainable and scalable lead generation process that sticks, and you just want someone who's been there and done that to reveal their secrets, then it's critical that you register to save your spot ASAP. During this live masterclass, you'll get to steal the exact strategy I used to scale my income from $0 to 1 million in just 19 months without spending a fortune on ads or suffering from burnout. Simply check out the show notes of the podcast episode for the link to register for your free spot in the LinkedIn Lead Gen Masterclass. And don't worry, even if you miss a couple of days or you can't make it to all the training sessions, we'll deliver the replays directly into your inbox daily so you can watch them on your own time. All you have to do is make sure you sign up for the masterclass before registration ends.
Okay. Can you put in like how Jackie had mentioned in Build, Grow, Scale in one of the things about teaching a private podcast, how to do a private podcast? I think that would be beneficial for me. So can you make a note to maybe really have her do that?
Oh, to teach on how to do a private podcast? Yeah, Allie, if you'll message Jackie on that and ask her what's her ETA on the private podcast training, because I have no idea about that, but we'll nudge her.
Okay, cool. And then my last question is, I have a list of podcasts to pitch to. I have Rebecca's pitch template. Mm-hmm. Do I modify that pitch template to the person doing the podcast or to, okay, perfect. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. All right, I'm good. Thanks.
Thanks, guys, so much for listening in on today's podcast episode. And I can't wait for you to see my upcoming guest in the next episode. You are going to love this keynote speaker. Hey, here's the deal. If you liked this, please subscribe and leave a review. And you want the latest online business growth strategies and exclusive LinkedIn pro tips sent straight to your phone? Text the word update to 704-318-2285. That is, text the word update to 704-318-2285. Can't wait to see you guys. Come find me over on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever you like to hang. I cannot wait to hear how you are enjoying and applying what you're learning. You guys reach out to me over on social because I love hearing what's resonating with you. When you reach out to me and you send me those personal DMs, they really do impact the content I continue to bring forward to you. So again, come find me, Melissa_Hinault over on Instagram, Melissa Hinault over on LinkedIn and Facebook. Can't wait to see you guys over there.